Hi, I'm Scott Elliff, and this month for the Superintendent Spotlight, we're at Windsor Park Elementary School visiting classes that are accessing a digital library through the use of Nook e-readers. You know, we're way past the day when we looked at technology in the classroom as being something that was a frill. Technology in the classroom is an integral part of the teaching and learning experience in classrooms in CCISD. At Windsor Park, our International Baccalaureate World School, through the partnership of the business community and parents, students here at Windsor Park have access to Nook e-reader labs and a digital library that allows them to access hundreds and hundreds of titles easily as they conduct research and augment their learning experience in the classroom.
Standing on a rock?
No.
You did it. So that's a fact. And then we can put, there are 5 sections of the crust, the mantle,
How did you come up with this idea and how did you fund it? That's what's really important.
Well, the idea came from our teachers. We were wanting more and more platforms for kids to have their own individual devices, but many of those devices are very expensive, and we knew we couldn't do what we wanted to with getting a device in every kid's hand with iPads or laptops, etc. Even though we have several of those devices, we want to kind of cover the grade level. So our teachers came up with the idea of being able to have labs in each classroom with a set of Nooks.
Okay.
And the Nooks are a lot less expensive than some of the other computing devices. They're fairly resilient. They replicate many of the things a tablet or a computer would do. And it allowed us to get that into the hands of almost every kid in the grade level.
Well, the Nooks, how many of them do you have here in the school, approximately?
We have approximately 100 on this grade level, and we're building, because it's been so successful, this was kind of our beta level. We're looking at building more and more Nooks as opposed to perhaps other computing devices throughout the school.
What's the impetus, or what actually would be the instructional use of these devices? What's causing them to get on their Nooks now?
Well, of course, kids have got questions all the time. So what we're able to do is answer those questions at a moment's notice. Instead of saying, read this handout or look at this worksheet or open in perhaps older textbook, we can download and look at materials that are up to the minute on anything. These kids right now are studying landforms, and they have current up-to-the-minute information. And not only do they have a digital library that's very current, they can also then ask other questions through the internet and use that as a springboard that's current and up to the minute.
Was there any big training that was required for the teachers in order to implement this digital library program?
Yeah, the kids had to show us that it wasn't scary. And they've shown us that, of course, like we know about kids, they know what to do. They know how to navigate. They've done so beautifully, and they're not afraid of making mistakes like we are. So they've done a great job letting it work for them instead of vice versa.
Valleys are the low places of land found between mountains.
Thank you for joining us here for Superintendent Spotlight this month. We hope that you've enjoyed what you've seen and that you're intrigued to learn more. As I said earlier, technology is no longer a frill in our classrooms. Technology is an integral part of the learning experience for all of our students. It's an essential part of teaching and learning in CCISD classrooms and in classrooms around the country. We'll see you next month as we visit another campus for Superintendent Spotlight. Thank you.